My name is D.H. Kim. I live in Vancouver, Canada. I have business there. I have lived in Vancouver, Canada for 9 years. But prior to that, I'm from Korea, so I lived in Seoul. Today, I'm going to talk about lifelines of utility and security tokens. Of course, where can we find the real innovation and solution for these utility and security tokens to continue to see the innovation and growth of blockchain technologies? That will be the main topic that I want to cover today. I'll start with a bit of my story. I think somehow I have become quite international. I grew up in Seoul, but then I lived in San Francisco, in New York. I was in capital markets in terms of my business. At the same time, I advised the South Korean government and dealt with a bunch of cross-border transactions. Went public with my company, also went to private with my company. And even that was a cross-border transaction. And I was a public company manager in Korea. I was a public company manager in Canada as well. So when I started investing in blockchain technology companies, I felt this blockchain technology can do something for capital markets. Why? Because as an investment banker and as a public company manager, when you have to deal with these cross-border issues or capital market issues, you tend to see multiple different kinds of fees. And they are not cheap. They are very expensive. And regulatory procedures are very complicated. And there are many intermediaries that you have to deal with. In other words, you have to deal with a substantial inefficiency in capital markets. So that's where it comes from. So remember these two words, consumer-centric. So the pain in the capital market that I had when I looked at blockchain technology, this DLT, I thought this can do something. It can make a big changes in capital markets.